The hunters found her drinking from a stream, lapping water like a coyote. Her nails were claws, her teeth sharp, her language a series of barks and whines. They roped her, caged her, brought her to town. The mayor wanted her shot. The young preacher stepped forward. His name was Ezra, fresh from Boston, full of misguided hope. "Let me try," he said. The town laughed. "She's an animal, not a soul." Ezra paid for the cage and dragged it to his small church. She snarled when he approached, bit his hand through the bars. He did not flinch. "I'm not here to hurt you," he said. She did not understand his words, but she understood his voice. It was low, steady, like a stream she might trust. He built her a room attached to the church with a soft bed and a window that faced the desert. He left food at the door. She ate only after he left. Weeks passed. She stopped snarling. She began to watch him. He taught her to stand by holding her hands. She bit him. He taught her to walk by letting her lean on his shoulder. She bit him again. His arms were covered in scars. The town called him a fool. He called her Sister Moon. She learned her first word on a winter night. He pointed at the sky and said, "Star." She looked at the light, then at his face, and whispered, "Star." He wept. She touched his tears and licked them. She liked salt. She learned to wear a dress, though she tore the sleeves. She learned to eat cooked food, though she preferred it raw. She learned to sit in a pew, though she preferred the floor. He never forced her. He simply waited. One night, he knelt to pray. She watched him, curious. She approached on all fours, sniffed his hands, his face. Then she bit his wrist, not hard, but questioning. He opened his eyes. "What are you doing?" She could not explain. She was asking, "Who are you talking to? Is it the moon? The wind? The coyotes that raise me?" He understood. "I'm talking to God," he said. She tilted her head. "God hunt?" He shook his head. "God loves." She bit him again, uncertain. It took her a year to understand love. She learned it not from sermons, but from his patience. When she fell, he picked her up. When she growled, he sat still. When she howled at the moon, he howled with her. That was love. She asked to see the desert where she was born. He took her, walking miles, holding her hand. She ran ahead on all fours, then returned to him. "This is my home," she said, pointing at the sand. "No," he said. "Home is where I am." She kissed him then, a clumsy, biting kiss. He tasted blood and laughed. "You're still learning," he said. She nodded. "You teach." He taught her to kiss without teeth. It took months. He did not mind. The town grew curious. They came to church to see the tamed animal. She sat in the front pew, wearing a clean dress, her hair braided. She did not speak. She watched them with coyote eyes. They were the animals, not her. A traveling doctor examined her. "She's not feral," he said. "She's traumatized. She was likely abandoned as a toddler and raised by wolves or coyotes." He recommended an asylum. Ezra refused. "She stays with me." The doctor left, shaking his head. She asked Ezra one evening, "Why you not send me away?" He took her hands. "Because you are not a project. You are a person, and I love you." She had never heard those words before. She bit him gently, then kissed a bite. He proposed not with a ring, but with a coyote tooth on a leather cord. "This is your family," he said, "and I want to be your new pack." She put the cord around her neck and howled. He howled back. The town heard and wondered. They were married in the desert, at the stream where she was found. She wore white, but her feet were bare. He wore black, but his sleeves were rolled to show his scars. The coyotes watched from the hills. No humans came. They built a home halfway between the church and the wild. She planted a garden, but she also kept a den under the porch. Their children ran on 2 legs and 4, depending on their mood. The town called them strange. They did not care. When Ezra grew old and ill, She nursed him with herbs and howls. On his last night, she lay beside him, her head on his chest. "Teach me to pray," she whispered. He smiled. "You already know how. Pray with your teeth." She buried him beneath the cottonwood, then returned to the den. The coyotes came, nuzzled her, led her into the desert. She was not a woman anymore. She was not a coyote. She was something new, a bridge between worlds. And she still howls for him every night.